and my face feels like it's gonna melt off. Why, Summer, why? And husband's back with Jack in the Box. I might as well just, you know, wait. Yeah. Hey there, welcome back to S&H in the Kitchen. It's your girl Liv here. If you're new, hey, hello, I'm Olivia. I am here today to teach you how to make the most delicious green mac and cheese.
You're going to need 2 spring onions thinly sliced, 4 cups of milk, 6 tablespoons unsalted butter, half a cup of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons Dijon mustard, 2.5 cups grated aged white cheddar cheese, half a cup of cream cheese, 4.5 cups of white egg noodles, 1 Romanesco or regular broccoli cut into florets, 1 cup frozen peas, and 2 cups kale, ribs removed and torn into bite-sized pieces.
So to get started, you are going to make a Mornay sauce. Mornay is super simple. It is a roux, which is a flour butter mix, along with some dairy. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump my butter into my heavy bottom pot and get that to melt. I'm also gonna throw in, just to add like a hint of extra flavor, some spring onion. I just like it because it just adds an extra layer of flavor to my cheese sauce. You're just gonna go ahead and cook this off, and you're just gonna let your onions kind of fry a little bit in your butter. Yes, in the butter. We're gonna go ahead and add to this just a little bit of salt and just a pinch of pepper. So next we're gonna go ahead and finish off our roux. Add in all of your flour and give that a nice stir just to help incorporate the flour. And here is kind of where it's gonna turn into a bit of a paste. It's gonna get lumpy, and that's okay. Like, have no fear, we're gonna work it out. We're gonna go ahead and add in a full quart of milk. Add in as well our whole grain Dijon mustard. Now, if you want me to make a video, I know you do, I mean, that's why you're watching, on my kitchen essentials, comment down below, hit me up, let me know. I am more than happy to make whatever you guys are looking for. Now, to make this super creamy and so delicious, you're going to want to do a combination of 2 things: cream cheese and a good melting cheese. So whether that is a Perks cream mozzarella, a Monterey Jack, a Colby Jack, a cheddar, something you would put into a grilled cheese, except for American. Those all work great in this application. And do us all a favor, people. Don't buy the pre-shred mix. Buy a block, shred it yourself. And let me tell you why. It is worth the extra effort because pre-shred has anticoagulants in it, which is going to affect how your cheese melts. And you want a nice, stringy, luscious sauce. You want it to be velvety smooth. So that's part of the reason why we're adding the cream cheese, why we're using a good melting cheese, and we're grating that stuff ourselves. You heard? We're going to also start prepping our veg that's gonna go ahead and be added to our Mornay. So I'm going to just rough chop some kale here. Like I said, I'm bringing the health. You can, if you wanted to, and if it's your preference, you could use frozen spinach or fresh baby spinach as an option if you don't have kale on hand. I personally like to keep kale in the house just because it's a really hardy, dark, leafy green that can stay in your fridge unattended for a hot minute. So you're just going to cut this up so that way it has the ability to evenly break down in your sauce. And it's not going to turn into, again, like one big lumpy lumpness. Now, if you've never had Romanesco before and you're like, what the heck is that? It is a brassica. It is part of the cauliflower broccoli family. It tastes just like broccoli, but it's way more fun. It looks like it's something that came out of like the Paleolithic age. I'm gonna go ahead now and add in our kale. So good. All right. And just by giving the kale that bit of a chop, it just helps it make it easier for you in the end, because you are going to take a stick blender to your sauce when all is said and done. Now, if you don't have a stick blender or an immersion blender, you can put this into your regular blender. Alrighty, so our sauce is thickening up nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in our cream cheese and all of our cheese as well. All right, so I've been blanching our Romanesco. I'm gonna take about half of it out. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to our mornay. To the rest of our blanching Romanesco, I'm gonna add in our egg noodles. And I'm just gonna give this a bit of a mix. We're only gonna cook this for a few minutes. So you don't want your pasta by any means, I'm just setting a timer for about 5 minutes. You don't want your pasta to cook all the way through because it's going to finish baking in the oven, and like the last thing you need is a sad, soggy noodle that's overcooked because you took it too far, girl. You took it all the way to the end of the line, and only need to go halfway. And in the meantime, our mornay is ready to blend. So I went ahead and dumped all of this into my sauce here, and there's definitely a lot more sauce to pasta because the pasta will absorb a fair amount of this. I'm also going to go ahead and add in 1 cup of frozen green peas just to amplify the green. Check your seasoning before you move it to the oven. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more salt. Dump this guy right into this pie dish, but I'm going to make our yummy, bready, lemony, parmesan-y, nutty, seedy topper because health, you know? Gotta counterbalance all this cheese with health.
For the topping, you'll need 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs, 1/4 cup of almonds, 1 tablespoon pumpkin seeds, 1 tablespoon sunflower seeds, 1/4 cup of grated parm, and 1 lemon zested.
Just gonna sprinkle this on top as a nice coating. It's going to also help and absorb some of the sauce too. This makes such a lovely, again, healthy-ish topping for your green mac. And be generous. And now you're gonna pop this into a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes until the topping is nice and golden brown and your noodles are cooked through. I have served myself up a portion here, and I'm going to give this a try. I don't think I'm ever gonna really enjoy eating on camera, but this one's for you. This is delightful. It's hot, so it's very hot. But it's creamy, it's cheesy, with a hint of health. Just a whisper. Just a little bit. I can get down with this. Thank you again for spending some time with me today. I really appreciate you checking out this video. If you liked it, comment, subscribe. I would love to see you guys recreate this. If you do, hit me up on Instagram @saltandhoney. Until next time, folks, have a great one, and I will see you soon. Jazz hands. What is this? Check you later. Bye.